Hi, I'm Linda Croce-Anderson, the host of Silicon Valley Metaphysics, and this is my dog Fergie. And tonight we will be showing you additional practitioners from the Holistic Living Expo. I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks. Okay, we're here with Joseph Ernest Martin. And Joseph, you've started your own Quest Tarot line of cards. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it's really been a fantastic journey. When you do a creative venture, you never ever know if it's going to be accepted into the world or people are going to like it or even want it. And so, I worked over 2.5 years to get all the artwork done to write the book. The year that the Quest Tarot came out, it won Best New Age Interactive Product of the Year, and they gave me the Visionary Award of Excellence for creating it. And now it's in 5 countries in 4 languages.
Wow, that's awesome. So what compelled you to do that, to take on this endeavor?
Well, I've always loved doing art and being creative. And actually, I was at a show, and Nancy Matz, who's an author, she had a book, I think it's called Between Two Worlds. And I said to Nancy, I'm just so proud of you. You have your book. And so she said, you want to write a book? And I went, no. But I said, I thought about making a tarot deck. So she said, what's stopping you? And it hit me like a brick. And I thought, I'm stopping me.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm going to make a card. So I designed my first card, which was the Ace of Stones. And then I showed it to all my psychic friends and workers. And they were very encouraging. And then I thought, oh my God, I'm going to really do a tarot deck. And then I did. I started.
That's awesome. So you did all the artwork yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
All the artwork. The artwork really did channel through me. I would sit down with a blank computer screen and I would just do the art. Sometimes it would take a week, sometimes one day. Then the book, that was like sweating. That was like research work, that blank Microsoft Word file with the blinking cursor.
I can imagine. I know, I've got a dissertation to write, and it's like the same thing. It's been probably about 1.5 years now, 2 years. So, yeah, I can imagine.
This is what Nancy actually told me, and I've held it ever since. I said to her, so tell me, how did you write your book? And she said, do you want the truth? I go, yeah. She said, I sat my ass in the chair and I wrote it.
I guess that's what we must do, huh?
Exactly. And that's what I did. Happy, sad, energetic, or tired, didn't matter. I sat myself in the chair and I did the work.
Wow. So what makes your deck different? There's thousands of tarot decks out there, and they've been around for centuries. So what makes yours different?
Well, to me, the tarot is a living medium. It's alive.
Yeah.
And so when it was created, it was very, very innovative. It had archetypes of, kings and queens and knights and pages and all these people that existed at the time of its creation. Mm-hmm. But now we have different archetypes. We have like rock star and politician and the idea of the multiverse. And so I thought, if the tarot never existed, but I was going to design the first deck today, what would it contain that would be different? Uh-huh. So it has like the multiverse card, brand new. The blank card, brand new. Has a Ouija board feature. You can spell out words, names, and phrases. Brand new. A yes/no feature. Again, brand new. The court cards do not go king, queen, knight, page. Instead, they go mother, father, daughter, son.
Wow.
Because we're entering the Aquarian age, right? So the feminine has to lead. And in 2,400 years, when we enter the next masculine age, I'll come back and make a new deck that leads with the men.
And I bet you will.
Some of the new kind of images in the Quest Tarot reflect the more modern age we're in, the more scientific age we're in. One of the things is that we have figures rendered in a non-ethnic style, so not with skin color per se. So this is the Strength card, and also it has little reminders here too of strength. And you can tell that the Strength card, for instance, has the universe energy channeling down into the figure and all the earth and lava energy channeling up. Different cards also, like Rebirth, show, in this case, it would mean like a difficult time right before rebirth. And you'll have like the baby, the fire and water, which creates the drama. And also the tears, but yet you could even say cleansing tears on that kind of card. Of course, the Justice card, which is really one of my favorite cards because it's very Libra. It's justice, power, legal situations, as well as, I'll just kind of go through some of these, like alchemy, restraint, which means magic, the yin-yang. And hidden on this card are the words, find the hidden gem within. So you have to really look closely. On the bigger cards, it's a lot easier to see. And of course, one of the cards that people always react to, the devil card.
Yes.
If you're asking about someone you love or you're in business with and you get the devil card face up, I got to tell you that's not a good card. It's a little bit scary. Of course, Wheel of Fortune, unlike Pat Sajak in the game show, this means putting your hand on your own wheel of life and really giving it a spin. And all the cards have like the runes, the Kabbalah, gemstones, astrological influences, many, many features. So if you love astrology or you love the runes, you can reading your favorite feature right into the cards. As well as, of course, spelling out words, names, and phrases by the Roman alphabet, which is on all the different cards. So it's multi-language too. High Priestess, meditation. The whole series really is innovative, which is why it won the award, but also hopefully capturing the new things that are happening in the world today, like the multiverse, like quantum physics, like so many other things. The Death card, of course. The Death card, people get afraid of this one.
Yeah, they do. And they don't understand that basically death is just change.
Exactly. Absolute endings, absolute new beginnings. It's just change. For us, we know that, like, the card to be afraid of is the Tower card. It's a burning building. Yeah. But the Death card for us is like, oh, yeah, okay, change again.
Yeah, exactly. And, people go, well, death has changed. No, it's not. In metaphysics, we never die, really. We're energy, and we just move on. This shell goes away, but we never go anywhere.
Oh, absolutely. I actually like the Death card. And this is a little secret that it's not in the book. If you look at the image of the Death card, like right here, what you see is that there's no teeth on the skull. Because death's bite is not final.
Oh, deep.
So I guess in my deck, death could only gum you to death. The High Priestess. Now,
of course. She's sexy.
She's a sexy naked lady.
Yeah.
So the younger people love this deck for that reason. I had a mom buy this for her son, and she said, my son loves the Empress card. He looks at it quite often. She's on top of the world, the Empress, She's the great idea giver, and she's pregnant with possibilities. The scariest card for psychics, the Tower.
Yeah, and you've got yours blowing up with meteorites and all sorts of things going out there.
This was created before 9/11.
Wow.
So my tower, which is a business building, represents really the destruction of an older paradigm, a very adversarial paradigm in business, which is there's you, there's me, and I'm going to win, or there's you and me, and I'm going to get your money. So this was drawn this way. I drew it this way in order to try to facilitate a new kind of change in thought, which I hope we're headed toward. And maybe one of my best cards, my favorite cards, the Fool card.
Yeah.
Because we're all fools, right?
Right.
I like the line from Hello Dolly, which is, she says, sooner or later you have to make a decision. Do you want to be a fool among fools or a fool alone?
Yeah.
I choose a fool among fools.
Yeah, me too.
And so this is new beginnings, great horizons. Now you got to be a little careful not to fall off the end of the cliff, but you got a sacred companion with you to help you with that.
Right.
So all these cards are designed, hopefully, with a fresh insight and energy from the ancient archetypes of Tarot, even as Carl Jung talked about the ancient archetypes of Tarot.
Right. Very interesting. Pull a card for me.
Oh, let's do that. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to use the smaller, more easy to handle deck.
Okay. Hey, I want to ask you, what are these...
Oh, okay. We can do the big one.
What are the finger things? I've seen those.
Well, they were called finger cups. I got them at a pagan festival. I was attracted to them because I had one life where I know I was in armor.
Okay.
Mostly a monk. And I liked it because they're so different. And I love that different energy.
Well, great. Yeah, they are. And they do look very, very medieval.
Yes.
They're
Totally
very cool.
articulated. Once you get used to them, you don't even know you have them on.
Okay.
It's all good.
All right.
Okay, my darling. Pick a card.
Okay. Da-da-da. We already know that my card is divinely picked.
Oh, and it is. Look at this.
I am the sexy naked lady.
She is. Of course,
Now, how would you know?
well, I can only imagine.
All right.
Well, you know the Empress.
I know the
She
Empress.
is the queen. She is the one
That's
who
right.
gets it done. She sees the long journey. She sees the direction. She stands pregnant with possibilities.
That is so awesome.
You're seen, this is you, so you're seen as beautiful, creative, getting it done on top of the world, intuitive because it's a nighttime card, so the moon. But also you get all the little sparkles of like fairies and angels coming to you.
And we know that I do angel therapy. So, yeah.
So you, by luck, pick the perfect card for you.
No, it's not by luck. We know it's divinely. It's
Divine.
It cracks me up. People sit there, oh, I'll pick this one. No, I'll get that one. It's like, just pick a card. We already know what you got.
Oh, I know. I had a woman in a reading say, you know, Joseph, I think I want to reshuffle because I don't think I shuffled enough for this reading. Those aren't the cards I want. And of course, you know, we're going, and yet those are the cards you got. There's your message.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. This has been fun. I'm glad we continued. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you soon.
Okay.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Hi, we're here today with Michelle. And Michelle, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I am a life guide, and Life Guides is a transformational program that synthesizes ancient and modern techniques and tools to support people in creating whatever change it is that they want to create in their lives, whether it be about their work and their purpose or their relationships or their self-esteem or their aspirations to sing, whatever it is that they want to create. I support them in finding out what may be obstructing them and helping them with certain tools to remove those obstacles so that they can be magical manifestors and have the life that they want.
Awesome. I do a manifestation class. I love manifestation. My husband over there was manifested.
Well, then you're pretty good at it then.
I'm excellent. My whole life has been manifested. So what tools do you use, if any?
I'm trained as a hypnotherapist, so I find that when it comes to mental obstacles, the mind and the consciousness, using altered states of consciousness, hypnosis or meditation techniques are best. When it comes to the emotions, I work more with the breath, with energy, medicine. I also am a yoga teacher, so I work with the physical body. I do a style called yin yoga that focuses on the meridians, that goes directly into the chakras, and the chakras are directly related to manifesting. So the process of manifestation starts in the 7th chakra with an inspiration, an idea, drops down to the 6th chakra with a vision, goes in the 5th chakra. We're talking about the thing that we want to manifest and the thing that we want to create, and we're sharing the idea. Then the energy drops lower into the body, into the heart, the 4th chakra, and then you start to love the idea of what it is that you want to create. Then we invite the energy lower down into the body, into the solar plexus, the 3rd chakra, and you've got some will and some fire, some action behind it. Drops down lower into the body, into the 2nd chakra. Then you start creating the idea. You put some things in the world, and then it drops down to the 1st chakra. In the 1st chakra, it's in the world. It's actually manifested, like your husband.
That sounds fabulous.
You did that.
I did do that a little differently. I didn't use the chakra system, but still. So what came up with this technique?
Well, you know, I started in psychology. I got my degree in psychology. Then I was looking if I wanted to do my master's and my PhD. and I was disappointed in the options. They didn't really seem to address the spirit, and they didn't address energy medicine, or what I was really noticing was really happening out there. So then I explored the alternatives, and I found hypnotherapy, which started to answer that question. Now, at the same time that I did my hypnotherapy training, I started to read the tarot, and I found that I could read the tarot instantly, probably because I was wide open with all of the training that I was doing. And so I just understood the tarot, and I went directly into working with people with hypnosis and with the tarot. And then from there it expanded into understanding more about the chakras and energy medicine and the breath and the emotions, and working with the emotions. And then it became clear to me that the people that I was meeting wanted some support and some tools to help them on their path.
Right.
And there was nothing there, so I had to put something there. So I created individual tools for different areas, like I created an abundance CD to help people manifest more wealth, a relationship CD to help people magnetize in relationships. And then I understood that, you know, the chakra system is basically a brief history of everything.
Right.
So anything that's going on in anybody's life, they can manifest by working with the chakra system, working with the breath, working with hypnosis. It just became a more and more powerful and potent tools and technologies that were really effective in helping people move out of their frustration and actually go to the next level and understand their thinking patterns more clearly, and their own internal emotional landscape became more clear to them. And so I just continued to expand from that place, and then I trained as a yoga teacher, which then included the physical body, which was, you know, a great addition, because then every level of the being is included in the program. So then I teach workshops that guide people through detox on every level, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, I started out as an intuitive, and I do a lot of angel therapy, and I've used that knowledge as my work has gone on as a hypnotherapist. So it's wonderful. Hypnotherapy is just a real wonderful way of doing things. I want to thank you so much for speaking with us today. It's been fabulous.
That was really short. I enjoyed it.
I
I
know.
enjoyed it. It was short.
We have a lot of people, and we're going to be back next time, and we will get back. And
I look forward to it. Thank you.
all right. Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Teresa Evans, and Teresa has developed a process of holistic breathing. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Teresa?
Yes, the reason I created the holistic breathing because myself caught the Salmonella virus in 1995, and I am flight attendant. You know, I fly all over the world, and of course it's easy for us to catch any kind of a virus, and I almost lost my wife. But 10 days before, I married to Michael, and I was in the hospital. I didn't even know that I'll be able to walk down the aisle with him. And I told him, I said, do you know what, Michael, cancel the wedding. I don't want to go through. Why don't you call the funeral parlor? And I said, prepare my funeral. I was that sick. And I didn't even know I can walk out of the hospital. And so I should say I was very, very lucky that the doctor stabilized my my condition, but they say I'm going to live like this for the rest of my life because I really don't know what I can do. And so I just thankful that I am alive.
So how'd you start with holistic breathing?
Because I was ill for 7 years, and I was so frustrated with my health, and I really don't know what I need to do. I tried almost everything. They seems like very slow, and also, you know, you have to, you know, for example, you take a vitamin, you take, you know, supplements, you have to keep taking it, and I got fed up with it, and also I said I need something that, you know, can help me to see the result right away because I don't have that much energy. Because when you're sick, you really don't have that much energy. And you need energy to motivate yourself and to do the exercise. So until one day when I was driving, I heard this on the radio. The professor who is specializing in the breathing, and she said a lot. And then there's one sentence she said. I said, that's it. And she said, you need to find a good breathing exercise because breathing is good exercise, but you have to find a good one. I said, that's it. That's all I need. So that's I start, doing the research myself.
So what is holistic breathing?
Holistic breathing is based on the very old ancient Chinese traditional breathing method, and they call the reverse abdominal breathing. So when you breathe in, your tummy goes in. Mm-hmm. You heard that, right? Because I remember not many people know the reverse abdominal breathing, and when I talk about it, they just don't want to believe it. And I'm glad that you believe it. I'm glad that you heard.
No, actually, I learned that one in meditation when I learned to meditate.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of a tough thing because you have to train yourself to do something the opposite way,
right.
But I do it that way all the time now.
Well, that's great. That's excellent because of reverse abdominal breathing. And the first time, when I did it, I don't even know how to hold my tummy in. I don't even know how to do it. And I don't even understand, what does mean by reverse abdominal breathing. They only have a few pages in the book, I bought when I was traveling. And so I had to take the book back home and show it to my dad. And he was laughing at me. He said, oh, this time you try to find this method? I said, yeah. And he said, why don't you ask me? Because my dad is 90 years old. That's what he's been doing all the time. And he's so healthy. And I said, oh, I didn't know that's just, that's what you've been practicing. That's what you've been doing. And he said, yeah. So he didn't say much. He said, okay, follow me. Do exactly what I'm doing. Boom. I clicked in. So
That's awesome. And so the rest is history.
Rest of his history.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. And I wish you much abundance today and good luck with the show.
Well, thank you very much.
Regarding some of the practitioners out there. Now, the people we've shown on this show from the Holistic Living Expo are of the highest caliber and the highest integrity. I know these people both professionally and personally. And they are what a psychic or a practitioner should be. Now, there are people out there that will prey on people that need their guidance. And what I'm here to do tonight is to tell you a little bit about that. There are people out there that will tell you that they'll take away a spell or find you a soulmate or whatever for money, okay? Or they'll keep you from having a spell cast on you. Now, we're not talking about the typical fee that a practitioner charges, okay? We vary. But I'm talking about people that'll charge you thousands of dollars, and also people that won't back up what they do. Okay, all the people that I have shown on this show have educational backgrounds, they have certifications, and I just want you to know that if you feel that you're not being treated as you should be, to know that it's okay, not be afraid of what somebody tells you, that they're going to cast a spell or whatever. If we all have gut feelings, and it's very important that we go with our gut, because there will be people that will resonate with us and that will help us, and they're here to guide us. And that's what myself and the other practitioners that I work with and I know want to do. We want to be there for you. We are in this particular profession to serve. Now, with that said, I just wanted to give you a little warning there, and just the take-home message here is, if it doesn't feel right, don't go with it. And always consult someone else. It's okay to find somebody else and ask them about other people. It's not like all of us know who everybody is. There's several, there's thousands of people out there, and a lot of them that I have no idea who they are, and they certainly have no idea who I am. But if I can help, please contact me at www.wingsofloveluv.com. That's www.wingsoflove.com, and that will give you more information for me. And also, next week, we're going to have a very special show. My friend, Bonnie Colleen, has allowed us to go into her studios, and it's going to be a great show. That's Seeing Beyond with Bonnie Colleen on KEST AM in San Francisco. So if you get a chance, listen to her before we air, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Bonnie's great. She's a professional. She's been doing this for 20 years, and I was really, really excited to have the opportunity to do this. So, until next time, thank you.